Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Bracelet video. So today, you already know, we already reacted to it. If you haven't seen my reaction to the Bankai live stream, it's link in the description below, you can check it out. So, within that live stream, here's a quick recap. Nothing, honestly, news-wise, we didn't really get much. And that's mainly because the somewhat bigger things to get announced were announced previously on the Bleach live stream. And that obviously was the Stern Raiders and the Burn the Witch stuff, right? And luckily, and thankfully, thanks to CFYOW, right? Or the beautiful lady, I don't no idea what her name was, right? She said at the start that if you're expecting more news about Stern Raiders and Burn the Witch characters or crossovers, it's not going to be here. The only thing they had to show for that was that they're coming to the game. So that's very, very good. Because at that point, at least we had to wait for an hour to think we're going to get Stern Raiders, and then we didn't, right? But I already made my prediction, and for the most part, it was pretty easy to guess, but I did get most of it right, I guess. I did say they're probably not going to show anything about the Stern Raiders and crossovers because they're not ready to release yet. The Burn the Witch crossover shouldn't come out for at least another few months, and Stern Raiders shouldn't be here at least until, my guess was end of month April, but apparently Parasol is end of month April, so that's a good thing. That means if we're saving orbs, we probably might have to wait till end of month of May. Because I don't see them doing Thousand Blood War as a mid-month. So that's actually kind of a good thing. Like going into the forward for saving our orbs, right? End of month for this month is obviously Can't Feel World. We'll get into that into a minute. Mid-month, hopefully, should be a premium banner, hopefully. And then the end of month for, the mid-month of April should be a premium banner. End of month for April then should be the Parasol summons, because that's what happened last year. And then, that means, obviously, the mid-month of May should be either another Can't Feel World banner. Actually, no, probably not. It's going to be a premium banner, and then the end of month for May is going to be... Actually, I don't even know, because if it is... if the end of the month of May is Thousand Blood War, then that means in June, June mid-month could be Can't Feel World, maybe, and then June's end of month is going to be swimsuit characters, because that's what they do every year, and then July mid-month, I have no idea, so that's, you know, I'm curious actually, yeah, they're gonna have to break pattern. If they, you know, I don't know. They're going to have to kind of break pattern if they want to do what they normally do. I don't know how they're going to actually handle this. We could eventually get a Thousand Blood War banner between now and the anniversary. Best case scenario for me would be that we don't get another Thousand Blood War banner until the anniversary. July 31st, by the way, is when we get the second part, which should have Thousand Blood War characters. The first part, which might have the anniversary characters, should release on July 23rd. Best case scenario, they wait until the anniversary to finally release the next round of Stern Raiders, or the next round of Thousand Blood War, which will introduce Stern Raiders. That'll be the best case scenario for our orbs, right? For our orbs. Because do keep in mind, right? I mean, most of us, and as you can see on screen, the people that watch this video are males. Most of us want to pull for females, and obviously swimsuit characters is a good time for CFYOW to take our orbs. So be careful, right? Be careful with your orbs. I'm saving, even though we're going to get to a minute, Can't Feel World dropping at the end of this month, I'm definitely limiting on how much I spend on this banner, because one, I don't have a lot of orbs left. I only have like 300, right? And I just, you know, as much as I want these characters, I have to save for Stern Raiders, because I need these characters, bro. Quincy's, of course I'm going to be saving for them, especially if Giselle comes out. Alright, so we did go over, you know, Stern Raiders coming out eventually. Burn the Witch shouldn't come out until the film comes out, which is months away. Alright, just get that out of the way. In other news, we do have, which funny, is very strange. It's different. We have a Bleach Brave Souls Museum. Only in Japan, though, so we can't, you know, actually, and if you could go there, I mean, sure, right? It's a bit dangerous now, at least in this time, so, you know, if you can go there, it'd be pretty cool if someone could actually go record in there, or I mean, I'm sure CFYOW themselves are going to show the inside and stuff. I'm looking forward to it. There is also going to be Bleach Brave Souls merch, but I think you can only buy it at the museum. I myself want some of that, but, you know, we'll have to wait and see, right? Hopefully one day they eventually allow us to buy the merch online, because that'd be, you know, they make money from that, right? That'd be, they would make money from that. And then the last bit of news, which again, like I said, surprisingly not much news. Like, we didn't get any announcements for like new updates and stuff like that, or any visuals for upcoming updates, because we know there's going to be a Guild Quest revamp. We know there's going to be Summon Animation revamp. We haven't seen anything about that. We haven't heard of anything about the Bleach Brave Souls merch thing they're doing. I don't think the current Bleach Brave Souls merch that they're selling in the museum is the same as what they meant with that. I think there's going to be figurines or something. So, yeah, so not much news to be fair in this live stream, but obviously they did end it with a bang with Can't Feel World Round 6 featuring Luppy, GRIMMJOW, and Shinji. So again, we called that, right? We knew for a fact, the fact that Junichi Soabe, if I'm saying that name right, the fact that he was in this live stream obviously meant that we were going to get a GRIMMJOW, and after we got round 5 with Halibel and Nelio, it was very likely that GRIMMJOW was going to get a Country World version instead of a 1000-Year Blood War version, which realistically means nothing, right? This exact character right here could have had a somewhat different special animation and been the exact same character but released as a 1000 Blood War version. So to me, it doesn't really matter where he gets released. Right, GRIMMJOW is finally in the game. Hopefully he is good. I really hope he is, because obviously so I never realized it until someone mentioned it. GRIMMJOW has never really received an OP character. The OG blue one, the first GRIMMJOW was very good, right? Very good for the early start of the game. And then every other character after that, the Parasaur one wasn't that good. He was okay, like nothing OP, just average, really. Which one else was there? The White Day one wasn't really that good. The Spirit Society one, okay, nothing really too special. The Can't Fear World version is not really that good. And then the Mind 20 DR one is, I mean, probably he was actually okay when he released, right? But again, he was a frenzy character with 20 DR. He had a Vortex on his second strong attack. Yeah, like GRIMMJOW hasn't really received a great character since the start of the game. So I'm really looking forward to how they're going to handle this character. And I really do hope they do him good and justice, right? And moving on to the other character is obviously Luppy. I did mention my past with Luppy and how I obviously started Bleach Brave Souls first before I actually started watching Bleach. So when I saw Luppy in my game, or when I pulled the 4-star Luppy, I was like, oh, yo, she kind of cute. Let me put her on my team. And then when I finally got to the episode where he was introduced, I was like, oh, it's a he. Say less, off my team. Sold, right, after I maxed him. So, yeah, I did get baited into thinking Luppy was a female. But you know what? If you're a Luppy fan out there, I'm happy for you, right? Now you have a good Luppy, hopefully. This Luppy should be good. The current Luppy that we have right now, who I'm sure most of us have 5 out of 5 because he appears in a lot of banners, is actually an okay character. Nothing too special. There's just better characters out there. So I really hope this one's actually really good. And you know, nowadays with the characters we get, with the skills we get, he's already, like, these 3 characters are already guaranteed to be good. It's just that, are they going to be better than other characters, right? If that makes sense. And then last but not least, the big man himself revealing his Bankai for the very first time in any media outside of the novel. Shinji. Shinji. So, I'm excited for Shinji the most because, again, it's the first time we're seeing his Bankai, we're hearing it, we're seeing visuals of it, and my god, that special animation is clean. By far, probably, you know, we have to wait and see, because we haven't seen the full thing yet, because they did, like, skip a little part of it. Probably the best special animation in the game, in my opinion. I love it. Alright, it's just that simple. It's very cool, so obviously we can see the visual what his Bankai does. He basically gets his, like, weird... What are they called? It looks like a tension tie, right? It's not a tension tie, but it looks like it. You got like 5 of them around him, and then they enclose on him, so he's basically protected, and then like a massive thing, or mist, I don't know what it is. It basically affects the whole area around him, and everyone goes hammer at each other, and that's the funniest thing I've seen in this game by far. The Jushiro special animation was funny, right? But this one is top tier. The way all the Ikimiki Domoes just look at each other and start scrapping up. Like, look at this, look at this.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up. Fight back, nigga. Fight back, nigga. Fight back. Fight back.
Like, yeah, like I said, man, that clip's just funny. Like, I made that. I love the animation. It's just funny, right? They're all just going hammer at each other. It's jokes. It's jokes. So, and obviously at the end, when they're all dead, you know, you can see them all, they're all deceased on the floor. Poor Ikimiki Domoes. Shinji just comes out like, alright, calm. Say less. So, yeah. My hopes for Shinji is that he doesn't have confusion. I need a cough. My hope for Shinji is that he doesn't have confusion. Most likely will. I really do hope they buff confusion, even though they already did. Or maybe give him some kind of new status element, right? Especially going into the future with the Sternras. I do hope we start getting new mechanics. Maybe his special animation, or his special effect, could be when he uses his Soul Bomb, or his special, he can't take damage for like 10 seconds or something like that. That'd be kind of cool and unique, and... would it be broken, though? I don't think so. Maybe in PvP, if they made him a PvP character, right? But then again, even then, in PvP, when you use your special bomb, 9 times out of 10, you win. So, it doesn't really, I wouldn't really say it makes him broken if he's immune to damage for like 10 seconds after he does that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this banner. Again, I can only be so hype with the limited amount of orbs I have, 300 if you wanted to know. And yeah, I'm going to probably do 2 steps, maybe do some few steps on Shinji's individual banner, but again, I'm mainly saving for Stern Ritters, and that's what I encourage you guys to do too, right? Unless you want some of these characters. There's a lot of GRIMMJOW fans out there, there's a lot of Shinji fans out there, and there's probably a decent amount of Luppi fans out there, right? Just like there is a decent amount of Aaroniero fans, hopefully, right? There are a few other people out there that like that character with me, right? I've seen a few on Reddit and Discord and stuff. So yeah, that was basically the video. Pretty successful because this is in one take. Didn't have to do multiple takes like I do 9 out of 10 times in my other videos. So if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, share, blah blah, good stuff. Let me know what you guys think about these characters in the comments below, and I'll see you lads in the next video. Peace.